I'm Chef Cynthia Louise and welcome to your 14-day stop. 1, 2, 3, action. The coriander that we've been using, the basil that we've got left over, all come together in this incredible dish, and it's so nourishing and delicious. And the first point of making this dish is making a pesto. So I've picked the leaves of the coriander off the stalks, and it goes straight into your food processor, along with a handful of basil leaves, some raw cashews, a garlic clove, and we need about half of a lemon. Got my wonderful trusty lemon squeezer here, which my mum gave me actually about 5 years ago. She gave this to me. It's amazing. I just want to put the juice of half a lemon in there. I want some olive oil, and I always start with about 2 tablespoons. And then I top it with water. And why do I do that? Because I don't want it to be a completely oily situation, if that makes sense. Because if it's got too much oil in it, it's just too much for the liver. So I'm kind of managing with the water and the oil. I want some chili flakes. This is optional. You don't have to if you don't want to. But I just want that little bit of heat. And the last ingredient is maple syrup. And the reason why is I want that little bit of sweetness coming through, because I think pesto, when it has that little bit of sweetness, is just sublime. Now, if you don't have maple syrup, you can use coconut sugar or rice malt syrup. If you're into that, stevia, it's up to you. But I'm kind of thinking, like, so a lot of people out there that I work with have never heard of these sugars before. So if you're one of those people, just know that there's alternatives. Coconut sugar's one, rapadura sugar's one, even a couple of dates in there can add that sweetness. So what we're going to do is we're going to pulse. In other words, if the machine goes on, we count to 5. Stop the machine and have a look in here. Have a taste. Oh, it's beautiful. Pesto and basil is just gorgeous. Salt and pepper, just a sprinkle. Now, most pesto is made out of tons and tons of Parmesan cheese, tons of olive oil, and tons of these amazing little pine nuts, and it's too much on the liver. So we're lightening the load, but we're getting the flavour. And that's the whole thing with this challenge, is like we're having real flavours from nature, and we're doing it in a real delightful way that's in line with our organs. And this is the whole point. And this is where the body goes into this amazing opportunity to do what it's designed to do, which is to work optimally. And that, when you're in that space of working optimally, is when you kind of, you know, your body kind of shifts and you lose dress sizes. It's really interesting. You know, and skin problems go away, and then we start to support our immune system, and it's amazing. Okay, so we're going to do another 5 seconds. Okay, that is done. It's going to go into a little bowl. Notice how it's a very runny pesto. That's what we want. I don't want it to be thick. It's going to soak into those noodles. Okay, our next step is to cook your noodles. So I've just got some soba noodles here. You could have rice noodles, you could have kelp, you could have buckwheat noodles, you could have no noodles at all. You could have zucchini ribbons, it's up to you, but these, I love these. They're moorish, they make me feel full. I feel like I'm getting a good hit of carbs, and I feel like, oh my God, this is like yummy and I'm not going without. So follow the instructions on the packet of your noodles. And how much? Well, I've used 100 grams here of dried noodles, which has given me a nice good handful. All right, olive oil into a medium to hot pan, and we're going to add our zucchini on one side and our hard cubed tofu on the other. Salt and pepper. And then you're just going to shake your pan. So the food actually moves around the pan. It's kind of cool. It's a cool thing to master. And then slowly, slowly you can see what's happening here. As you can see, the zucchini is going brown. Turning over each piece. I'm making sure that it's not burning. I know my stove, as you need to get to know yours. And if you need to turn it up a bit, turn it up a bit. You don't want it stewing, you want it actually, you know, tanning the tofu, as we like to say in Cynthia's world. Tanning the tofu, that's actually quite clever. It doesn't have much flavour, and this is where the pesto is going to come in. Pan is still on high heat, nothing's burning, it's looking lovely and golden. And I'm just kind of very much relaxing. And the most important part about your challenge right now is getting everything ready. When you get everything ready, you have this ability to be centered while you're cooking, because energy is everything. And imagine if I was like looking for now the pesto and looking for this and looking for that, and it was all in front of me, and now I'm having this dance with the heat. I'm having this dance with my stove. I'm actually sinking in to how my stove's working. I'm seeing where the heat kind of, you know, runs through this pan. It's more hotter on this side, so I'm going to flick it that side. This is how you become a confident plant-based cook at home. Once you start eating this way, everything changes. So it's been about 5 minutes. I'm going to turn it down to a low, and this is where I'm going to add my noodles. And a nice good dollop, or 2 big dollops of my pesto. My stove's going to be turned off now. Yum. Get this over here. Actually, bit of noodles for you, bit of noodles for me. Yum. Yum, 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 yum. Oh my God, I mean, this is like, you're in this challenge and it's all about your taste buds as well as your 78 organs in your body. And this is one of the most epic coming home from work, fast, bring it together situations of epic glory, and I know you're going to love it. And the pesto that's left over with your salads during the week is sublime. I cannot wait to hear what you're doing and how you're going and how you're feeling and what's happening with you right now. Like, just talk to me so I can give you more ideas of how to operate during the day, because food is such a right and not a privilege, and it has this way of supplying the body with what it needs. So yeah, let me know what noodles you used. It's so good. Who would have thought pesto, cooking, with all the things. See you in the next video.